I'm just going to start, first of all. Somebody's just got in touch with us and told us that on Decca's expose video, we were mentioned. Right, for one, Decca, right, keep our names out of your filthy, horrible mouth. We don't want to be associated with the likes of you, right? You're using my husband's name as clickbait in this exposure video, right? We'll talk to whoever we want. If we want to talk to Anthony Burkett, we'll talk to Anthony Burkett. If we want to pray for people, we'll pray for people, right? It's got nothing to do with you. So carry on with what you do and your snidey little horrible underhanded sexual deviancy ways, right? Because we don't want anything to do with you, Brian.
Yes, you come to me 2 years ago and you asked me for help. You were crying on the phone like a little girl. And the bullying me, the picking on me, so I felt sorry for you. And I was on the phone for you for 2 hours. My wife was chosen a dress that day. And then he asked me, could you walk me in the ring, Brian? Because they might get me in the ring and they might get me this and like that. Absolutely petrified you were. You said, my dad's frightened, this one's frightened, and me really hoodwinked. You had all this crap you coming out with. And me and Christie said, yeah, of course I'll help you, mate. I'll go in there with you. And next minute, I get phone calls. And it was off Jamie Boyle. That's her phone. Jamie Boyle phoned me and said, don't get in there with him. He's a wrong one. He's a sexualist. He's on a train, tossed himself off. I thought, oh, rubbish, Jamie again, make it up. Just jealousy, Jamie. And I believed Decca. You were telling me the truth. And then when I started looking at everything, then you admit to being on the train, doing this to yourself, admitting it, and then laughing the other week on Sean Atwood. I was ashamed of you, Sean. I was ashamed of you because you're supposed to be a nice man. And the wild man would be up there, absolutely ashamed of you as well. I'm really wrong what you did. And that woman talking, I've never known a woman talk so disgusting in my life. And even I could see in Stephen Race, God bless you, Stephen, I could see you sat there cringing, wanting the floor to open up so you could fall in it. And he's sitting laughing about, hey, mate, tossing himself up in a taxi. Do you really think that's good? It's absolutely disgusting. But it was Jamie Boyle, the so-called author, who pulled me away from you, mate. It wasn't anyone else, it was just him. But the foul things that have come out about you, you said to me, you've been sectioned a few times. Well, listen, mate, you're not my mate, but listen to me, I'm giving this advice. I'm a care worker and I know what I'm talking about. You need help. You need to go and see not just 1 or 2 psychiatrists. You need a full team of psychiatrists looking after you 24 hours a day. You've got mental health issues. And listen, mate, you cannot fight. You cannot fight. I seen you fight with Christie, God bless him, and he stood there and pulverised you, and they had to stop the fight. You put your hands down. You couldn't go and you wipe your face. You were battered to a pulp by a lad 5 stone lighter than you. What an embarrassment. If I was you, I'd hide out the way and keep away from all these people because everyone's pointing fingers from everyone. Even the people I don't even get on with, I'll still befriend them just because you are wrong. You are a wrong one. And I'm telling you now you're a wrong one. And me, when I'm super fit, I'll see you anywhere you want to meet me. I'll meet you anywhere you want, Higgy. I don't give a shit about you. And I'm telling you now, don't fucking lose my wife as clickbait and me. So there's a response to you, gobshite.